In our last episode, we were just getting introduced to some sea lions and learning to speak their language. Life in the Kodiak archipelago is dynamic.
Kodiak's the second largest island in the United States, so you've got weeks of adventures if you want to find them.
Now, the original plan, before we saw the whales, before we had the porpoise party, before we saw the sea lions, and before the crab pots, was to go fishing. So, that's what we did. And I was the first one out of the gate.
Ooh, birdie.
But it doesn't take long, and our 4th grade teacher from Missouri is jumping right in the Alaskan fray.
There you go.
Woo! She definitely showed this king that it's good to be queen.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Woo.
Sweet.
And of course, holding court is a must.
Dun, 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 dun. Fish on, fish on, fish on.
Sometimes our luck was good, sometimes not so much.
3-pound halibut. That's maybe the smallest halibut I've ever seen.
The only thing you can do with a 3-pound halibut is send it home. And speaking of home, it's time for us to start thinking about heading home too, because it's been a long day and we've got one more stop to make. By far the tastiest stop we'll make all day.
Greenhorn John knows this could get him a cruise share.
I want to be off the time bandit.
Oh, we got crabs!
Oh, yeah!
Oh, baby!
Neptune has decided to part with some of his saltwater gold.
Cruise share of $175,000 apiece.
Okay.
And for that, we are grateful.
All right!
Wow.
Woo!
Good job. Good job.
Now the Bible says the last shall be first. It should also say the ugliest shall be the tastiest. And if you want to know what heaven looks and tastes like to me, church is now in session. Topped off with a little amen. Thankfully, the next morning, the weather seems to have finally come our way. Tiffany's got cakes on the grill, I got black gold in my hand, and another one of my favorite meats, reindeer sausage, in my tummy. Today is the day we finally get to do our Bearview flight, so we wave goodbye to our friends at the lodge and say hello to our friends at Andrew Airways. I look sexy in waders. Engines are up, and we are headed out for Katmai National Park and Preserve. It's just a short hop across the Shelikof Straits to one of Alaska's most prized bear preserves. Coming with us on our adventure is a father and daughter from Australia. Meet Jeremy and Sarah. And this is our guide, Jeff. He's a veteran of Katmai. He's been coming up for over 15 years. Known for its volcanoes and its brown bears, Katmai is easily one of the world's best places to get a view of the gigantic creatures. And within moments of reaching shore, we've got our first sighting. About 150 yards away, a brown bear is looking for seafood dinner. Hopefully this one isn't looking for a human dinner. Wow. Thankfully in Katmai, the bears have seen lots of humans, so we're not exactly on the menu. But that's not a whole lot of comfort when you look around and realize you're surrounded by 10 brown bears.
We're surrounded by bears.
You know what the last thing a redneck usually says is?
And then this happened. A good-sized male has apparently taken notice of us and is headed right for us. Now keep in mind, this thing is much closer than it appears. It's actually only about 15 to 20 yards away.
Hey, sweetheart, why don't you go the other way?
Thankfully, he sat down and then did this.
Wow. Holy cow. Oh! That is the coolest thing ever.
This easily makes my blog top 10.
Thank you.
Can I change my underwear now?
Wow.
Massive behind that log.
Wow.
I wish I had my camera out.
I'm rolling.
I missed it.
An attitude of gratitude is a must in this kind of situation.
That was cool.
Oh, but he doesn't just leave. And this won't be our last close encounter.
I think that was the first thing I saw on the map. Wait, that's going good.
Up on him.
We turned a corner and found ourselves spitting distance from the largest grizzly we've seen all day. A little bit larger than the koala bears that Jeremy and Sarah are used to, and Jeff concurs.
I gotta admit, this is a little exceptional today. I don't know whose luck this was, but it's a little bit better than usual.
But leave it up to Carla to want to take the excitement and shove it up a notch or two.
We have 10 bears surrounding us, and Carla wants to make things a little more exciting.
Yeah, I just wanted to eat lunch again.
Now, I gotta admit, defying a bear mauling does work up an appetite. And the 4 hours we spent at Katmai have flown by. I'm guessing this is one experience that a father and daughter from Australia will never forget.
I'm a bear bait.
And neither will this 4th grade teacher from America's heartland. Well, and the guy with the camera won't either.
Come on, everybody, just let yourself go. You're fooling yourself if you think you're in control. Written in the stars, it can never be us.